For the main part of the read, I'm going to use the Modern Spellcaster's Tarot by Melanie Marquis, illustrated by Scott Murphy. For the supportive oracle cards, I'm going to use the Angel Answers Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Randy Valentine. Excuse me. Alright, first half relationship, second half is single. Oracle cards come out as necessary. You have good cards. I'm just like, there's a couple of double cards, and I'm just like, what is happening here? Okay. All right, so this is the first card I'm pulling in. It seems like the strongest one. It's on your partner's side where they're standing. They're very happy in this relationship with you. They have a lot of long-term goals in mind with you. Long-term goals that are you're included in, I should say. And I'm assuming you're included in the whole what's going on, you know about it, for the most part at least. But your partner's definitely very happy, very much wants to stay in this relationship, very much has long-term plans for the two of you together. Okay. Now, it jumps over to this card. Now, I'm getting like what's causing part of the issue here is they have, like, when I'm seeing long-term plans, like they have the a year from now and the Hierophant, like I feel like they're sacrificing for what they want to happen in the future. They're sacrificing now for payoff later. This seems to be a problem though, because I feel like they're looking at this as something they're expecting to come about not soon. It's I know it says a year from now, but that could be anywhere from 6 to 8 months to a year and a half, possibly even 2.5 years. It's definitely a card that says not tomorrow, not anytime soon. It's going to be a little bit of a wait out there. But your partner is like sacrificing now for a payoff later. That's the whole thing. The reason this is in the challenge position is because I feel like these plans may fail. Now, why am I seeing that happen is on your side, what the challenge is you have justice coming your way, you have success. You're having justice and success now. I'm feeling like whatever you're doing, something is coming your way that's good. Something is coming your way that is changing things for you. I feel like whatever's coming your way is kind of changing the pattern. It might be like a new job. It might be like a change of occupation or department within the same job. For some of you, you might be getting involved in something where you're seeing like this is going to go on for a while and you're obligating yourself to something that's going to cause conflict with what your partner's planning. I'm getting like you're getting a success. You're getting justice and something. It's like fair rewards. Like this is good for you. This is something that you should have in the sense of like it's kind of like a reward for doing something well. I'm kind of getting that kind of type of vibe with the justice, and you're getting success. A lot of success is coming your way, but I do see it's going to cause conflict with what your partner's planning. Now, you're taking this. You have the Ace of Swords, and I feel like that's a good thing. I just feel like this is causing conflict with your partner's plans. I'm getting, though, with the Ace of Swords, that you need to explain to your partner what's happening. Because if you're not aware of it, I feel like by talking out what's going to happen in the future or what's changed due to this success, the success has changed something. And you need to talk to your partner about these things that's changed, things that it's changing in the future. Because I feel like this is conflicting. This is where the conflict is starting with your partner. I'm also getting for this reading for you, This isn't something that's just held to these next couple weeks. This is something that's holding on for a while. Like, this is changing things. This is a situation that's going to affect your partner's long-term plans. It really is. And I feel like if you can get to that and explain what's going on and how this is changing, for some of you, I feel like it's changing vacation time. It's changing about, some of you are seeing in the future where you might have to move. Like, the two of you might have to move. Like, I'm getting things like that. This is definitely going to derail something for your partner. I'm seeing something is causing a derailment. The thing is, I'm getting your partner is not seeing it at first either. So I'm kind of worried that you both might not be seeing this coming, but I'm also getting like you need to find it now, because the way your partner is planning, if you see it now, if you address it now, if it's unearthed, they can adjust their plans fairly easy. They have a lot of time to think it over and a lot of time to make adjustments, let's put it that way. Even if they have to completely abandon the original thought, they might be able to restart something else with a lot of time to plan it. Like, the sooner you find out, the sooner they see it, the easier it is for both of you. That's the challenge here. Because what I'm getting here is like, your success is happening now. I feel like that's why this reading is hitting you now, because your success is happening now. It has long-term effects on your relationship with this person. Because I'm getting like you're enjoying this. This is something you want. The Ten of Cups, I feel like this is more about, not only are you happy to have this opportunity, but this is really something you're going to enjoy and you're going to plan to cement into. Like, you're not walking away from this anytime soon. Not that you're walking away from your partner either, clearly, because I'm feeling a very tight bond here. But this is not just a momentary success. This is a long-term success. It's moving you into a better position of life. And it's just unearthing how this is changing your future. It's either vacation time, possible move in the future, something. Something is there. And I feel like you should be able to see it. Maybe not see how it's affecting your partner's plans, but you should be able to see, like, coming down the road, like either a job change, a resident change, something where you're not going to be able to do this. Vacation time's not going to be there. Something where you can see where this is not going to work. And I feel like if you just explain to your partner the changes you're seeing possibly coming in the future, it will click with them how this is conflicting. You may not be seeing the conflict, but when you're explaining the changes you're expecting to come down the road, they'll see the conflict. It'll give them the opportunity to balance it out. Now, they're telling me this is leading to the other side. Okay. Things are happening fast in your life. But I'm getting the Magician with the Eight of Wands. You want these things to happen. And you're in a position where things are going well for you and they're continuing to go well. And it's kind of like you gotta strike while the iron is hot. If you don't move forward on these things, you're gonna miss out. And you don't want to miss out. And there's no reason for you to miss out. So it's like, I feel like you're continuing to move forward. You're continuing to, like, something's going really well for you and you're just seeming to build on this success. Now, your partner is seeing this. They're seeing that, they're kind of helpless to the changes that are happening. I don't get that that's a bad thing. I get that the important thing here is for them to be aware of how this is changing the future. How this, you're seeing, like, if you just explain about the potential changes you see coming down the road, that's what they need. It's not that they're going to be empowered to, like, change what's happening in the sense of, like, what's happening in your life, but they need to be empowered to see what's coming down the road so they can make adjustments, so they can still have success, but they realize their original plan is not going to work. They need to either walk away from that original plan and find a new one, or they need to, like, edit it enough so that it seems to fit in better. I'm coming to this next one. I'm waiting for them to, like, really give me what this is about. Because you are moving forward. You have no plans in stopping. You're going forward. This is success. I feel like for many of you, it's a success you've been waiting for, which is another reason why you're not holding back. Because I feel like you're kind of torn. You're moving forward in one hand with the success you've been garnered, and you're doing you're doing well with it. You're also, the Four of Cups is what you're wondering how this is going to affect your partner. You definitely have these feelings for your partner. It's not about, one or the other. It's like, I feel like you're wondering, like, how are you going to make this work out for your partner? I still feel like it's just about explaining to them the possibilities about how the future and what you're going to be able to do in the future, the possibilities of what you think could happen down the road. You just got to keep giving that information out to make sure that they see it, because I feel like they'll be able to handle whatever they need to. I don't feel like they don't want to stop you from having that success either. I'm seeing this Four of Swords in their spiritual position, like, not only are they powerless to stop it, but they don't want to. They agree that this is something you should have. They're happy for you. They're just not sure what to do with it. They're not sure how it affects them. But if you explain to them the possible changes coming down the road, they can adjust. It's just the sooner the better, because if it comes down the road and they've already invested in something and it's just kind of like they're going to lose out on an investment, that can be rough. If they see it now, it's a whole different story. Now, what is going here in the future? We do have a face down card we haven't gotten to yet. But I feel like we could look at it now. Oh. Okay, this is a changeable situation. That's good. But I feel like you're headed for a rough time here. All right, so I feel like either they're expecting me not to really push through. Now they're expecting you're not going to realize. Okay, so your partner has plans. They have plans for the future. Are you aware of these? I feel like you are. So they're giving me another thing here. If you're not seeing, like, the conflict, like, how are you not seeing the conflict? Because, like, I feel like the thing is, you know of the plans. You know of the plans. You may not know the details. You may not know the details. I feel like you need to go over these plans your partner has in the future, and I feel like if you start a conversation about that, the two of you could kind of probably unearth where the conflict is. I'm getting it's there. I'm just worried that it's going to be overlooked until it's too late and there's just going to be loss. If it's seen early enough, it doesn't have to be that big of a loss. Because your partner has plans and they're excited about it and they're looking forward to something. Now, I got they have these plans. I get you have the star card about these plans in the sense of, like, you're very hopeful. You'd like them to work out. They can work out. Can they? No. All right, maybe they can. It's going to depend on the situation, because they're. I said that and then I got this no flashed in my head, like, no, it can't. So wait a minute. You would like this to work out. They're excited about this. They're looking forward to it. But I don't. There's a conflict here. This is not going to work out as originally planned. They're like, no, it's not. It's not. It has to be seen now. Because I feel like your partner's going to be upset about it either way when they realize it can't happen. But it's better now than later. It's going to be a lot worse later. A lot worse. I feel like it's going to be worse. A lot worse. Now, I'm getting on their side, they have the near future, and your side, opportunity. And this card's on its side. The Three of Swords. Are you going to overcome that heartbreak, or is it going to be a really bad moment? I'm getting it's not going to be comfortable either way. But I feel like you can, like, if you get it now, you can overcome this fairly easily. You can find new opportunities. New opportunities. If you wait, it's going to be a real heartbreak, and you're going to lose those opportunities because you're going to have to start from square one again. And For example, if your partner had plans for a couple years out, and you don't realize this until like it gets like to almost like maybe 6 to 8 months, maybe less, before you realize it's not going to work, you might lose money, you might lose other things, but I feel like you're going to have to wait another 2 to 3 years before you have this opportunity again. You have to start from scratch again. If you see it now, though, I feel like the timeline can be still on point for your partner. It's just going to be a different situation that you're going towards, if that makes sense. Am I pushing this through correctly? Okay. Your partner's going to be upset about missing this opportunity. Your partner is going to be upset. Like, I don't feel like there's a way around that. But it's the difference between being upset now and being able to reassess and still having pretty much the same timeline, just something else to make you happy, to make you both happy, as opposed to not seeing it now and not catching it until like it's too late, having to cancel those plans, and then having to wait another 2 to 3 years. 2 to 3. You're gonna have to you have to wait again. You have to it's like starting from square one. It's like if you had to wait 2 years, and then you get that far and you have to cancel, you have to wait another 2 years. So instead of waiting 2 years before you do whatever you want to do, you're now waiting 4. Like, I hope I'm making the point here, because I feel like if you're able to unearth it, yeah, your partner's going to be upset, but they're going to be a lot more upset if it's not till later that they find out, because instead of being a 2-year wait, it's a 4-year wait. It's going to be worse. Good? Good. I just feel like they're really going to be devastated if it doesn't come up till later. If they find out now, it's going to be a lot better, because they can reassess and they can handle it. Are we good? Okay. Let's do Libra single. Single Libra. Messages for single Libras. Messages for single Libras. Empowering information that help them move forward in a way that they would like to, help them see the things that might be coming forward towards them, any challenges that they can overcome, that they can prepare for. Plus these cards to match up with those cards for any additional information that can help them through this time. I knew when I said help them through this time that there was going to be something. But I feel like it has a really good ending. I'm just going to say that just to start. Did that happen last time for you guys? I think the last reading I did, the general read, I think it started off rough but ended well. Stop. It's raining, which is rain is better than snow, so I'm happy about that. All right, so someone came into your life pretty quickly. Like, I'm getting this has a lot of the foundation. Like, I'm getting the 8 of Wands, and I get the 3 of Wands at the bottom. So I feel like this is kind of reinforced. Like, this person kind of came into your life quickly. This seems to be setting the tone for the whole connection. I want to say relationship. Like, almost like things happen fast, like they fly in fast. And decisions and things seem to go fast. Questions are answered fast. Things are decided fast. I'm getting like fast. This seems like what everything's built on. I'm also getting the person that's coming towards you pretty energetically. They're very hopeful about where this is going. Now, it's going fast. I feel like it may be going too fast to your liking, because I'm also getting like you got the 8 of Swords and the Tower coming in the center. I feel like this person's coming at you quick, and I feel like you've been seeing him for a while. I don't know. I don't know about that. It doesn't feel right. I just feel like this is coming in quick. This is happening fast. And I feel like they're wanting to move forward. They're wanting to like cement this in as a relationship pretty quick. I feel like this is a shock to you, and you're kind of like, I don't know, I don't know. You're just like, oh, I don't know. Like this person's coming at you really strong, and I'm getting this is kind of shaking you up because things are just. I almost feel like your head is spinning. Things are going so fast, and you're just like you. I feel like you can't even catch your breath to respond. Like it's that quick to you. I feel like this is going way too fast, and it's making you a little upset. Now, you got the Eight of Swords and you got the Tower here. Like you're shocked and you're feeling stuck. At the top, you have the Ten of Wands. This is success, but it's very labored. You're succeeding through the challenges, but there's a lot of challenges here, and I feel like it's too much. It's too much. You're just like, I don't know if I can do this, and it's just almost like it almost got dropped on you fast and heavy. You're just like, oh, I don't know if I can hold this. I don't know if I can do this, and it's shocking. It's the Tower, like, boom, it's a shock. All right, now. This happens. This person comes at you fast. I just feel like you're overwhelmed. You're just really overwhelmed. And you don't know what to do. You're shocked, you're overwhelmed. This is really heavy, a lot dropped on you all at once, and you don't know what to do about it. I'm getting you trying to. I'm getting that you're telling this person, I'm not saying no, but I need a moment to breathe. Like, my head is spinning, this is going too fast. Just give me a couple days to just think this out. Because I got the King of Pentacles is where you're standing. I feel like you're kind of, I don't want to say you're pushing back. I feel like you're just telling them, like, you need to think about this for a minute because it's just making your head spin. It's going so fast. It just seems really fast. You just need a moment to breathe. I don't get that the other person is upset about this at all, but I feel like you're kind of still feeling a lot of pressure to, like, think this through. But I feel like you're kind of pushing back. Like, I need this just to slow down for at least a little bit because you're making my head spin. I just don't know what to do with this. Like, you're freaking me out. I don't even know if you're explaining it that in depth, but I feel like you're just telling them you need a little bit just to think about this. At the very least, you're telling them that, you want to talk about this a little more at a later date. And I feel like for some of you, I'm really getting, like, this comes at you hard and fast, like, boom, like, it's just, you're overwhelmed, it's a shock. I'm getting some of you are actually like, like, you're ending the date early, and you're telling them that you want to talk with them more later, but you have to go. And I feel like you're so shocked that, like, you have to get away from them. Not because you don't, like, you like them, but I feel like you're overwhelmed, and you're just like, I need to get away from this. I need a moment to breathe. I don't really think you're explaining it that way, but you're finding a way to get away from the situation because you need a moment to breathe. You need a moment to regroup and find out where you really stand. I just feel like you're shocked. You're just blown away. Just like, boom. Oh my God, I don't know what to do with this. I do feel like you assess this, but I'm getting you decide this is a good idea. I feel like you're agreeing to this situation. You get justice for the abundance. You do. And the reason you're going this way is because I feel like it's like a crash course. Another sign had a crash course reference. I don't remember which one. Seven of Cups. Choose a new direction and success. This is going your way. Something's different here, though. This person's coming at you hard and fast. Boom, you're shocked. You're just like, I don't know if I can do this. Hold on. I feel like you step away, you think this over, and I feel like you're being extremely rational. You're just like, this is going way too fast. My head is spinning. What can I do to make this more comfortable for me, but not lose out on this opportunity? That's you going through these options. These are your thoughts. All these cards are your thoughts. Going through the options, finding a different way to make this work out the way you want to, and seeing the success of doing that. Because when you come back into this, you do go forward with this, but you found a way to like tailor this to more what you want. You're slowing it down, but like I feel like you're setting this up to where the other person, you're feeling the other person's gonna feel like they're getting what they want, while you're still getting more of a slower, more relaxed pace, a more comfortable tempo for you, if I dare go that way. Because you're seeing the abundance. Justice is telling me you're realigning this situation to be more comfortable for you, but also to where the other person will be happy. I feel like you're acknowledging the other person's feelings, but I feel like you're talking this out in the sense of like how you want to get to know them, how you want things to really cement in more of a permanent status. But you're giving like almost like a plan about how you see this going, almost like a timeline I'm getting here. Because I feel like you're saying, I'm thinking like in 3 months we're gonna do this, and I think in 3 months after that. Like I feel like you're giving like checkpoints of what you want to happen. And I feel like this is going very well. You're rationalizing this plan out because it's coming too fast. You're slowing it down, but you feel like you're giving the other person something to look forward to at a rate where you're comfortable, but also at a rate to where you feel like if things aren't going the way you expect them to, you'll be able to step out or you like move away from it without major devastation. I feel like that's a big thing here. You're giving this person a timeline to look forward to certain dates, like where you're expecting, or like for example, like well, how about in 3 months we'll start looking for a place together, like that type of thing. Because I feel like they're moving really fast, and it might be one of the things that are moving really fast. Like they're suggesting you move in together at this point. Like this is the shock. Like they're like, we should move in together, and you're just like, let's talk about that more later. And then you're coming back like, I want to know you more. I want to get to know you more. I want to date you more because I think this is a great time. I really love this dating phase. I like looking forward to seeing you. How about we do this? For now, we date each other, but in 3 months, and you're like, I feel like you're giving some type of date. We'll start looking for a place together, but I want to find the great place for us. I want to like for us to like have fun looking for that and like have fun, deciding where we want to be. And I feel like you're appeasing them with that. But you're also feeling like within the next 3 months, you'll know whether this is a good idea or not. It might be something else. You might even be doing a 6 month thing if you feel like you can get away with that. I feel like whatever's working for you, whatever you decide is right for you, because it seems to be working in your benefit. Seems to be working to your favor with the Justice card and the Abundance. I really feel like whatever you're saying is working. But I just feel like this initial shock, you're just like, oh my lord, are you kidding me? Way too fast, my head is spinning. And this is where you're ending up with this. The Lover's card with the Ace of Pentacles. You are making a very smart decision here. Because two things are happening. You're getting very comfortable with them. You're getting to know them, but they're also getting to know you. And the two of you are really cementing in. I feel like that's one thing that's happening. The other thing is like you're realizing the other person is negotiable, but not only that, but they're trusting your judgment. They're seeing like I feel like this is a foundation to like you slowed it down, but you found a way to work this out the way that honored their feelings, but also honored yours. And I feel like you're building a lot of trust with this person. That when you kind of like have other ideas about doing things, not only do they trust that you're making a good decision, but they trust that you're listening to them and you're also trying to help them get what they want too. You're looking out for the two of you together, and it's really building a really strong foundation. So you're not only like getting to know each other a lot better, but you're building a trust and a rapport that's bringing you to this lovers, and it's bringing you to the lovers, but it's also cementing this in a very stable way to where there's a lot of trust and a lot of dignity, a lot of longevity coming out of this. And I feel like that's what we need to get to. We're done? We're done? Okay. All right, I'll wrap that up there then. Thank you for watching. Of course, if you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com, james4astral@gmail.com. Thank you.